Who are we supporting? Where does Advanced Etowah stand on elections? The truth is, Advanced Etowah was born out of an issue, and that is where we remain, focused on issues. While we started with the rendering plant, we quickly realized that was simply a symptom of the true problems we have here in Etowah County. We believe that so many of the problems we deal with around here fall under some pretty basic foundational issues that if we don't solve, there isn't much else that can be done, and Etowah County will continue down the path it has been on, or worse. We have seen our community come together in an unprecedented way, but as I've said many times, the rendering plant will be the easiest issue we face as a community. Unity seems to be a buzzword these days. What can bring us together? Who can bring us together? Who tries to keep us apart? What divides us? Race, religion, background, culture, money. I'd like to suggest that the most unifying thing the majority of people in Etowah County should agree on is that what we've been doing isn't working. We all heard about the process in the beginning of the rendering plant. Well, that process clearly hasn't worked, and it hasn't for decades. So we as a community, as a represented body, can throw out or at least review our process of choosing leaders. Then we can change what we expect of those leaders and how they do business for us. With that said, what do we expect? Who do we support? We support the people of Etowah in facilitating the hard conversations that we need to have as a community, which is why, after listening to so many conversations and learning so much last year, we believe the main discussions need to revolve around some core issues: the rendering plant, leadership, proper government structure, first responders, infrastructure, master plan, education, positive business environment. These things need to ultimately lead to a better quality of life in Etowah County. The main issue we see is the debate about jobs. The idea that we just need more jobs is, quite honestly, ignorant and incorrect. We've already discussed how many open jobs we already have. We need better jobs. So where do we start? That takes us to the core issues. We believe the foundational principles are so broken, unless we really get them right, there isn't much else worth talking about. We need servant leadership that can truly be a leader in our community and not just an elected official. We need a proper government structure that is, 1, properly legally structured, 2, designed for transparency and part of a system of checks and balances, and 3, truly made up of the proper representation and qualifications for the functions it is designed to provide. We need a solid foundation of properly trained and equipped law enforcement and life-saving capability. That's so basic, y'all, but that's where the city of Gadsden is. We need adequate infrastructure to support our current demands, but also the demands of the future. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. We must have a master plan for all of Etowah County. We need to stop playing politics with the educational system. We must focus on building an educational system throughout Etowah that sets a bar for our region. And we don't mean the bar everyone else stands on. We must have an education system that prepares our kids or retrains our adults to perform in the economy of the future. We must foster a positive business environment. Most people that have succeeded in business in Gadsden have done so in spite of the government leadership that has been in place. That's insane. If you owned a healthy, upstanding, solid business, would you want to set up shop in Gadsden? If not, why are we even talking about trying to recruit others to do so? So here's what we want to see from candidates. Discussion about how to get after these problems, not just generalities. Any idiot can say we need proper government structure. How do you think things need to change specifically? There are multiple ways to approach these issues. And that's where we think the conversations need to be, not mudslinging and name calling. Honestly, if a candidate talks about their opponent's ideas and how they suck, I'm going to quit listening. Of course, you don't like their ideas and what they've done. It's 2022. We've all heard enough of the useless political conversation. Talk to me, your constituent. Discuss with me what I care about and answer the questions I have. If I think you're the best person to solve my problem, then I'll vote for you. If all you do is badmouth and tell lies, then I know you can't fix our leadership problem. We're putting together a questionnaire that we will send to the candidates, asking them to provide their thoughts in their words on these issues. We will have it posted on advancedetowah.com under the Election 22 tab, so you can see the candidates and their responses side by side. We have some hard work ahead of us as citizens, but our hope is to make it as easy as possible to do some research on the issues and then look at what each candidate thinks about those issues. Thanks for listening. We are proud to be a part of such an incredible community with so much potential. We are so thankful to those that truly work hard every day to make this place a great place to live for all of us. We believe the stakes are too high this year to get it wrong. We need meaningful change to get Etowah headed in the direction most of us want it to go in.